No, but it's two gyms that have been around for a long time. Obviously, everyone knows Will Diaz is on the last Battleground, and Amma has been around in WA for a very, very long time, headed by Adam Metcalf.
Yeah, so Melissa has been training jiu-jitsu for a number of years. She's been probably involved for the last 10, a little bit older than Jessica Frantz. Jessica 25 years old, Melissa 31. Both fighters taking a cagey approach to starting the match, trying to feel each other out a little bit.
Yeah, we want to see who starts to establish a grip first. It's classic, beautiful. Grab a collar, sit, foot to the hip. Classic entry into a sitting guard or pulling guard in jiu-jitsu.
What you'd expect from Will Diaz's students, for sure.
Beautiful. She needs to be careful where her hips are. If she walks forwards too much and she has this grip, she can be elevated over her head. Will Diaz has a very nice De La Riva lift. Similar to that.
Very beautiful sweep there from Jessica Frantz. She knew what she wanted, and that's also it's always what you want to see when you see a gi match like that they're working towards a strategy.
100%. And learning gi from jiu-jitsu in general from Will Diaz, but specifically gi, I don't think I've talked to anyone that's like, yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So Jessica's our dominant position right now. She just needs to be a little bit careful with that collar grip, but she looks like she's managed to negate it and is now working her own aggressive attempts.
She's playing like a very good positional game. It's almost like a style you would see in a points competition where she passed, she held, and then she looked for the next thing.
She's in a very good position right now. Takes over, looking for the arm bar attempt, looking to pull the arm out. A little bit of an impasse. Can she release the arm, look for the finish?
She just needs to be patient here. Separating someone's hand, you're in a good position. Just work to solve the problem that's in front of you.
Absolutely. And look, she's right in the corner right now. Right in the corner. She's got Will Diaz talking to her ear pretty much consistently. And Melissa almost looks to be talking to her while she's in that high guard. Melissa looks the posture. Jessica just probably wants to secure just a collar grip of some sort here, just to continue to break it down.
Keep her low. This isn't going to get her out.
No, absolutely not.
She's holding her own collars. Like, she needs to build posture. She's holding herself in a bad posture.
Yeah. And you understand that it's she knows that she's going to be in trouble if she gets that in, but also at the same time what she's doing is stopping her from escaping.
You're sitting in the fire. You need to get out. Like, there is going to be inherent risk when she lets go and she starts to posture, but it's going to be the way out.
Everything is not fine.
No, everything is not fine. She's starting to work her hands in and break grips and that. So she's in the path of doing everything right.
Yeah, I want to just see a little bit. Like, Jessica's done so well so far to get to this position.
To set up a baseball grip.
Yeah, I just want to see a little bit more aggression from Jessica. She's doing a good job of sinking her hands in, gets the sweep again. Oh, yeah, beautiful way.
And we're going to get a reset.
She's very considered, isn't she? Jessica, and what she's doing. She is very, very, very aware of what it is that she's trying to achieve.
There's a lot of purpose. Like, she knows where she's going and she knows the method she needs to do to get there.
Absolutely, and she secures back here.
Even in this exchange, like, knees clamping on the outside of her hips, trying to take back control, not really giving any space.
Yeah, and she's going to take mount here. Just a lot of control for Jessica. A lot of control for Jessica right now. Melissa's game, she's giving her best effort, but there is a bit of a difference in terms of the technical attacks.
She's looking for a Ezekiel choke and grabbing the sleeve. Again, Melissa needs to start to move. She's tired, but she has to do these small movements that are going to end up into an escape, or at least make it hard for what she's trying to get her with.
Yeah, and you're right. There is that constant threat of the Ezekiel at the moment in time, and Jessica moves.
Whenever you see someone pull their gi out, then you start to go, "Oh no, what are
you doing to me?"
So this will be interesting to see.
She has an opportunity.
Good work. Keeping
Melissa
her arms in.
Yeah,
nice.
Well done. Good work. And looks to secure her own collar choke. She's pulling her down.
She's really turning it on now.
I think she understands she needs to raise the aggression level to have a chance.
I think so. I think it was more conserving her energy and trying not to move too much, which she almost got the choke on her. But
and Jessica again looking to pass. She understands as well about keeping hips away in this gi game, like in terms of control and where the hips are, which is really, really important. I mean, look, I'm an Ogi guy, but at the end of the day, I also understand the basic pretense of what she's trying to do.
Sure. Even this positional, in this kind of side control position, she's got her weight down. She's not letting her pull her hips away. She's patient, which is good to see. Like, she's not rushing into the next thing and then she gets to escape.
And that's where you see typically a lot of like transitions when people rush into positions. You know, she understands she's got a good secure position. She understands the power of what she's got. And right now, you know, Melissa is working very gamely, but also hasn't got the threat at the moment in time.
Sure. Even from a fatigue level, like, you got to think Jessica's going to be fresher here. Like, Melissa's been on bottom most of the match.
That's exactly right.
She exploded a bit and got out, but is this gonna play against her when she's sinking and choking? She has to do work, but the fatigue sets in. But you might see a difference. She might keep her frames in, stay safe, and get back on top.
Jessica's just trying to work the gi through underneath her arm there. When you see fighters doing this, grabbing on and holding on for dear life, it is always usually a sign of tiredness.
Yeah,
it's a sign of fatigue.
It's just not very effectively preventing the inevitable.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it's, you know what, fair play to her. Like, you can see how much effort she's putting into it. But it is a thankless task. Double hooks in, legs over, and that looks like it's going to be deep. It looks secure. Squeezing the knees, looking to work her arm underneath, looking for that choke.
For the collar. Now this is the moment where, you know, those couple of bars of energy kind of come in handy. But if she doesn't have anything from exploding earlier, then this could be quite difficult.
Yeah, Jess actually crossed the feet. Melissa was attempted the old foot cross. It's not quite there. Her feet are just apart. But yeah, interesting.
We see she's going to try and set up a bow and arrow.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, you can see her hands digging in there.
If she gets that collar grip kind of deep, and she grabs that pants, there's so much torque you can get on that choke.
Yeah. So in terms of clearing it back from a position like this, Barry, what would you be thinking?
Number one thing is the thing that's threatening you. If she's grabbing a collar, you got to break that grip. Those grips come in, you break them, and then you got to slowly start to move your back to the floor, move your hips to the floor, start to get off a hook, kick your leg, whatever you got to do to get out. But if you get stuck in this game where she gets a grip, I break it, she grabs it, she's one little beat ahead of you, it's going to be quite tough. You got to get ahead, got to get that tempo, break a grip, go.
And Jessica's been really mindful of where the hooks have been.
She's going for the bar. She's going to get a lot of torque on this. She'll come over the shoulder, lock her feet, and she's going to do a deadlift.
That is a tap. There is a tap. Very, very impressive from Jessica. That was absolutely fabulous. A submission win for Jessica Frantz. Hugely impressive, Greg.
It was surgical. You know, it was so precise. She knew where she was going as she did the pass. She knew she was going to end up here. She did work to get to these positions to get the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner by submission victory in the red corner, Jessica Frantz!
Come back over here, Jessica. Jessica, everything you did there was with purpose and with intensity. Talk us through the finish.
Before I say that, I hope that everyone that was here last time, he's not wearing shoes, he's wearing socks. Thank you.
So talk us through the finish.
My coach talked me through the finish, so maybe you should talk to him.
Will, do you want to come up? Nah, it was super impressive. We were sitting there watching that game, and everything you did was with intensity, and everything you did looked like it had purpose behind it. It was a fantastic display of women's jiu-jitsu. Jessica, what's next?
Anything?
You hear there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Jessica!